Now, fight fans, it's time for an exciting featherweight fight. Please welcome in the blue corner, Ricky Furar.
Ricky the Iron Monkey is no stranger to the cage. This guy's fought for us 4 or 5 times in all different weight classes and has never lost. He's a very, very tough wrestler. Hard to read, he's all over the place. That's why they call him the Iron Monkey.
I wonder if he's coming out to Brass Monkey, that punky monkey.
At this point, it sounds like Metallica won.
Yeah, you can never mess up something with Metallica.
That was way off.
Yep.
Definitely not Metallica, but here's Ricky Furar. Ricky has 2 losses, but they're at 155 against monsters, and they were very, very, very close split decision losses that could have gone either way. So this kid is a stud.
He seems wiry.
He's wiry. He's all over the place. He's hard to read. He's strong. He does crazy stuff when he fights. Very entertaining, and the crowd here definitely knows who he is. Jackie Waters, his opponent, is 8-1. You know, when they weighed in yesterday, they have the exact same body style. It's going to be an amazing fight.
Please welcome his opponent in the red corner, Jackie Waters.
Ricky seems to be taking his time right now, breathing, visualizing. His head's down and his mind is going. You can see his body twitching. A good wrestler, when he's thinking about throwing a half, just kind of throws the half, even if his eyes are shut. It really is really a beautiful thing to see when the fight's done right. His opponent, Jackie Waters, seems to be very poised, very relaxed, taking final instructions and grease right now. It's a very calming feeling, getting that Vaseline rubbed on your eyebrows and nose, because at that point you realize stuff can happen.
Jackie was game. He stepped right up. He knew Ricky had a couple more fights and a great record. Came right in, took the challenge. If you look at Jackie, these two almost look identical. Body style, they both look very strong, athletic, and in shape.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds and the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 138 pounds. He is trained in Buddha Raka from Chicago, Illinois. It's Ricky Iron Monkey Furar. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 140 pounds. This man is a mixed martial artist. He trains in nice guy submission fighting from Newlanburg, Kentucky. It's Jackie Waters. Referee Mike Beltran in charge of this bout.
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch girls now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out and handle your business, guys. Let's go. All right, gentlemen, first round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Handle, let's go.
Touching the gloves, mutual respect. Jackie's out in the southpaw stance. Ricky in the orthodox. Ricky going to the body with a kick, kind of looking for the liver. When you fight a southpaw, that liver shot tends to be open because it's more exposed to you. If I'm Jackie, I'm going to make sure that I keep that right elbow in because it definitely looks like Ricky's going for my liver.
He's tapping on that side right, he's looking for it. Switch his stance.
And he's looking to throw a power left roundhouse maybe to the body if Ricky's elbow is open for it. Or if Jackie's elbow is high, you're going to see that kick come in.
They're filling each other out. Ricky, he doesn't hesitate too much. He normally shoots in for
Nice. What? Outside trip. Got to be careful in outside trip. Sometimes it can be reversed. Now, Ricky's doing a good job of securing his position. Looks like he's trying to trap his opponent's leg. You don't want that leg to be on your hip right there. That can cause him to push away or manipulate into a submission. You need to beat that by cutting your hip in.
Jackie's got a nice guy submission out of Evansville, and you do not want those guys around your ankles.
Let's go, let's work.
He'll probably have a pretty active guard. Ricky's very, very hard to submit.
Jackie's foot still on the hip. Very dangerous for Ricky to allow that to be. But you see him trying to manipulate it down and force the knee over. Almost getting him in a triangle. Oh, no. Dangerous position to be in. He's able to pop the head out, and now he has side control. Ricky looks to be recovering, and he's back into full guard. Or Jackie, my fault. Jackie
Good work from Jackie.
brings his legs up into a high guard position, which allows him to slip into submissions and sweeps at a faster ability. Very dangerous. Right there you saw a scissor sweep. What a good base from Ricky. He's actually closing all of Jackie's moves. He's not allowing him to sweep. He's not allowing him to get those submissions because every time he feels those legs coming high, he readjusts. Now he's pushing his opponent's head towards the fence, kind of pinning him in a jackknife position and landing some hammer fists. Ah, nice. Beltran does not mess around, guys.
Stand up. They're both active, but they need to be stood up.
Once again, we see Ricky changing stance and looking for that liver shot. Now he's going low. Oh man, took a big shot there to the solar plex. You got to be careful moving your head around like that. It opens you up for a head kick. It looks to be a little bit of blood coming from the nose of Ricky right now. Oh man, both fighters throwing shots with bad intentions. Nice first round. Mike is one of the best refs out there.
He's intimidating. Great referee. He knows right when to get in there and stop it, right when to let it go as well.
Wait a minute. Now, Jackie's southpaw?
Yeah, they're going back and forth. I think he's trying to set something up. And,
Oh, no,
Ricky.
wait. Jackie's been southpaw.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, my gosh. Ricky tried a scissor, almost a scissor, like, kick or crane kick.
He does some interesting things, and that's one of the things I was talking about earlier.
He jumped so high there that he almost kicked him in the face in a downward angle.
Mouthpiece. Go in your corner over there.
Now look what Mike does here. He stops the action after it was slowed. He rinses the mouthpiece out, and now he's going to put it back.
Put it in your mouth. Hurry up. Let's go. Ready? Fight. Let's go.
Beautiful job. Back to touching the gloves. Both fighters very accurate with their hands, throwing with bad intentions. I think if I'm going to be Jackie and I watch for Ricky to change stance, I'm going to just wait and try to time him and throw my straight left.
Jackie's got a cut over his left eyebrow. And that's a bad spot to have a cut.
Oh my gosh, he landed a few big strikes there.
Ricky he's taking those shots. He's eating the same. Bring him.
Ricky did a great job of being exciting this round, but he's not winning this round.
No, he needs to be a little more effective with the strikes.
He's doing a good job of being a fan favorite, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
But right now, I'm leaning towards Jackie in this round, and that'll make it 1-1 and make it for an exciting fight.
Jackie, just like that right there, he's winning. Ricky needs to. He is controlling the pace, but he's letting Jackie land, and Jackie's scoring when he lands. So.
It's almost like when Mayweather fights, where you're like, oh, he's just moving and tagging. That's not a fight. However, he wins. Man, both fighters.
Chin's up. I mean, they're swinging, but
Jackie needs to be careful. It looks like when he's punching, he elevates his head to see what he's punching at, and that can expose your chin and leave you open for like an overhand.
they're both doing it. I think Jackie just took a headbutt from Ricky. He reached up and grabbed his head and he shot in. Very competitive fight.
Hands up, chin down.
I think now Jackie's waiting. Every time Ricky changes stance, he throws that straight left right down the pipe.
Ricky's starting to be a little more aggressive. I see Jackie count. Well, there you go.
If I'm Ricky, I stay to beating the outside foot.
Yes.
And what happens is right now he's kind of getting a little more fatigued, and he switches stance in front of Jackie, which leaves him open for that big left hand.
Left, yeah, he's walking into it.
Because he switched stance right in front of him. I think you got to switch stance to the outside of the foot to be effective.
He's over and over. You're right. You're dead on. Jackie's smiling. He knows it's there.
Well,
there you go. He's stepping outside now and switching stance.
It comes down to footwork. Basics are what win. Foundation. This is a great fight. 10 seconds. I saw it in both of the fighters' eyes right there. They were like, I'm going to hit you. I'm going to come in. Oh, man.
Ricky,
Nice job.
They both landed. Jackie, you got the better of the straight left that time of the exchanges. Great round.
I'd say we're 1-1 right now. This is one of those fights where you're like, don't leave it to the judges, please.
Yeah.
Because
right now could win, and I don't.
All right, good job, guys. All right, gentlemen, third final round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Handle, let's go.
do not switch stance in front of him.
He continues to go.
Oh, nice double. Nice double.
Needs to get up, get his hips behind.
Oh, man. And it's slippery out there. For that not to finish, that means they both are giving it 110% because most people just lay down there. Not with these two athletes.
You know what? We have a canvas, and we're going to get rid of this vinyl. It's going to be a lot better for the fighters.
But once again, I think in fighting, you have to adapt altitude,
Absolutely.
how big the cage is. Like, it's all a factor. Oh, man. Side kick.
Ricky's pushing the action this round. He's taking the round up to this point. Just stay aggressive and, like you said, not switch in front of him.
He just did it again.
Right in front of him. He was a little bit more out of range that time, but
when you switch stance, it's important to be out of range because you don't want the guy to understand what you're doing. Oh, nice. You can't just lead with a kick, though. It leaves you open to get punched.
this is still another close round. These guys are almost identical.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, you look at it this way. Jackie stopped the takedown. Does that give him the grappling?
You know, that is defense, and Ricky was able to push him up and get him on the cage, but Jackie used the defense to stop everything, so I don't give anybody the edge.
I mean, the way the fights have been being called and judged lately.
Yeah, maybe the aggressor's getting points, you know.
Now, we just saw Ricky land a lead hook as orthodox and then switch back to southpaw, and every time he does that, Jackie comes with that straight left hand. Oh.
He's going to have to, I mean, he really needs to push for that takedown. He needs to continuously push in and get him on the cage. Jackie's done a great job, Spalding.
Ricky's starting to bleed from the nose a little bit. That can distract you. Oh, man. Oh, man, you got to be careful winding up with that hook, especially in front of your opponent.
So he needs to get aggressive and take this round. This is good
looking
body
for that
shot.
looking for that liver again, but left his chin open.
Yep, gave him a body shot, took a straight left again.
I mean, God honest truth, both these fighters are exciting, and I would love to see these guys fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. And we get to watch them fight each other right here and right now, guys. Now, you see Jackie just waiting for that straight left.
Yep,
man.
Ricky got the better exchange that time. He threw the harder punch, but Jackie's there waiting for it, and he is landing.
Well, I think now Jackie needs to understand that he's leading with that
Straight
hook,
again.
so you need to throw a right hand for jab. If you see, I mean, as soon as he switches stance, he goes lead hook. Watch Ricky. Switch stance, lead hook. 10 seconds. Not much time to fill anyone out. Whoever wins this little melee may win the fight. Oh my gosh, Superman.
Nice
Both fighters, yes!
Wow.
This is a great fight. I don't want to call this fight.
Amazing.
I'm glad I'm not a judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for both fighters. After 3 rounds of action, it has come down to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores the bout 29-28 for the red corner. Judge number 2 scores the bout 29-28 for the blue corner. for your winner by split decision. Judge number 3 scores about 30-27. For the blue corner, Ricky Iron Monkey Furar.
Ricky, great fight out there. You really pushed the pace in the final round. Did you think that it was so close that you had to be the aggressor?
I had so much stored energy. Honestly, I was kind of afraid. His gym, his coach organized with Bobby Emmerich, and he's always bringing me new opponents, and it's a challenge each time, but this time I maybe had 2 weeks to train. It's a challenge. I work 12 hours, so it's like, So, it's just one of those things that I love doing. Whether I was going to win or lose, I wanted to come here, and I got a 4 or 5 hour trip back home. I have to start at 7:30 in the morning, so I'm not going to sleep like shit. But not going to sleep on a win is better than going to sleep on a loss. So,
how nervous were you when you heard split decision? I know that a long decision tends to be a bad decision. It makes me sick. What did you feel right now?
I felt it became a split decision regardless because I left it to the judges. I lost. I really hate that when it goes to the judges, and I should have put more out there in the first, second, and third. I still got a lot of reserve. I wasn't sure to burn it up and wait for him to do some kind of strong submission. Coming from the nice guy submissions, they tend to know their keys and their triangles, and they like to do them.
Well, I've seen a lot of fights, and this is one of the most exciting fights I've ever seen. Great job, Ricky. What's next for you?
Sleep and a drive.
Congratulations.
All right, to those of you who don't know, there's a little girl named Paisley. She's probably a home sleeper right now. I miss you and I'm thinking about you. Thank you.
Great job tonight, Ricky.